Hello, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Aeva Var here, my Jedi Knight, here orbiting the world of Ziost. Seems the Emperor is having a bit of fun possessing the Imperials and getting them to kill one another, and we, well, certainly don't want that. Unfortunately, the Republic's Supreme Chancellor thought it was a great idea, with the Ziost defences being turned off, to lead a Republic invasion of the planet at the same time all this was occurring. Fuck. So, yeah, we found a way to maybe prevent the Emperor from possessing all these civilians, all these Imperials, through...
Humanitarian crisis, says the Republic. Well, what about us droids?
What about us? Need a spinal upgrade there, Professor.
I don't know about you, but I'm not serving any purpose standing on the outskirts of a war zone. I'll be shot to scrap, and what good will that do?
Give me a good laugh, at the very least.
You're awful.
So, giving them a decent shock does break them of their possession. Which is something at the very least. We actually do have a bit of mail. Oh. The Chancellor would like to convey her deepest regret that she cannot reach out to you personally at this time. She asked me to contact you in her stead. We understand that you are currently working with Farron Shan on Ziost and aware of our military offensive in the broadest sense. We also understand that your activities involve a group of Jedi that the Chancellor has a great deal of interest in. As such, your direct involvement in the offensive will not be required. Rather, we ask that you continue to work with Agent Shan in limiting the exposure of the 6th flying group on Ziost. As the offensive requires the Chancellor's full attention, you should expect to hear from me and when priorities shift in any way. The special aid to the Supreme Chancellor. So basically, keep your nose out of our business. Also, a group of Jedi, not tightly bound to the Jedi Order, who work just directly for the Republic, who know their duty. Of course the Chancellor would love to know them. Your current mission objective is located at the Central District of New Adasta. A transport is ready for departure. Again, we need to avoid trying to kill many of these possessed Imperials if we can help it.
Blasted Republic. Is nothing sacred to them? Our home.
Something's not right, Eric. Something very unwarlike going about.
Been in a lot of wars I don't know about, Rhea.
You didn't see. When they stormed our complex, they were together. Their soldiers and ours.
I don't think. It was chaotic. You were scared.
And what about those strange noises like an animal? I suppose I imagined you leaping out of your skin when you heard them?
Suresh has our forces all over New Adasta. Some of them are possessed now. In a real mess.
Are you talking about her now, or you?
Let's keep on target. Doesn't matter how bad things get, we have to put an end to Vitia's plan.
Okay, there is a bonus to defeat 25 possessed enemies, which we're not meant to be doing. I was wondering if we could save that civilian. That's kind of what I was hoping to achieve. But if that's the case, this is one bonus mission we might try to avoid if possible.
This is Lana. Agent Kovacs may have been hurt, possibly worse. I haven't heard from him and his tracker's off.
Thought you'd like to know. Theron's alive.
Yes, I'm aware. The last I heard from Agent Kovacs, he had a plan involving the city's electrical grid. I'll steer you to where he might have gone.
I see. Oh, there's someone over here. What's this? A cybernetic scanner.
Maybe there's something I could use in there.
A cantina owner died clutching a cybernetic scanner. The readout makes mention of lockbox codes. He actually put the codes on his own workers. Oh!
Feel the power of the Sith.
Anything of use? Security droids. Let's try that again, shall we?
You're not one of the lunatics. Maybe you could help me find civilians trapped in the city. I could get them patched up, get them to safety.
Okay, we need to locate some survivors here within New Adasta by using the macro binoculars. Couple of locations where we could look for the residents. Greater Republic medic. That's a problem. Come on. It's the distress speaking up there. Oh, Lord Kandrex. I don't think there's any datacrons on Ziost. Don't think so. Ziost. No. So we are looking for Agent Kovacs. Ah. Oh, bollocks.
You survived.
Ow! Right, that didn't work.
I tried to reach you, to tell you. This won't end well.
The time for hand-wringing ended when you shut down the Orbital Defense Command Center, Agent. No, before that. When I planted you with Farron Shan.
With respect, you haven't seen what I have on the ground. The power the Emperor holds.
I'm aware, Agent. Now, if you have a report on Sith intelligence or the SIS, we can talk. But you will not tell me how to fight a war.
Damn. This is bad.
That is one way of putting it.
I take it you heard all that. Or enough of it.
Your loyalties aside, the fact that you brought that warmonger Suresh into all this.
I didn't know how bad things were. None of us did. I know I've made things worse. More innocents are dying because of me, and that's... Please, let me help you.
This isn't over.
No. No, I wouldn't think so.
So even Agent Kovacs wasn't just working for SIS and implanted within the new Sith intelligence. He was actually planted by Chancellor Suresh because she didn't even trust Farron Shan and the SIS. Trying to get the aquatic resource matrix as loot from enemies, which is good. I mean, I'll use them most definitely for upgrading my gear.
Okay, I've placed the dampeners on manual. I'll be controlling them while you alter the makeup of the grid. Once it's all set, we'll put a shock into every living thing in New Adasta. Then we'll figure out what's next.
Sounds like a plan. I don't think there's a way we can avoid this fight unless we avoid this particular Jedi. See if we can. I know we're more than happy just to... Oh shit. deal with people, but I was going to see if we could avoid. No, we're not going to be able to avoid a fight here, unfortunately. Oh well, so be it.
You survived.
I just have to accept that we're making the Emperor slightly more
That's one
powerful.
down. I've got you covered. No, the other one. The other one. Sorry. Master SWTOR took down a squad trying to evac slaves, then turned on the slaves, running triage on the survivors. I just wanted to... Just... Good luck, okay?
Master SWTOR did push and fight off the Emperor for a moment, and then...
Okay, that's enough. Any more, and it's the dampeners that will take the brunt of the surge. All that's left is to disable the system failsafe.
Thank you for your work. I'll have my medical droids recover anyone you found.
Okay, disable the failsafe.
Maybe you don't want to hear this. I have to say it, though. Theron's a good man. It matters that he placed his trust in me. But I work for the Republic. That's the job. I hope you understand.
Access denied. We need to find a way to force entry.
Embrace the power.
Droid battery, can we use it to short out this console? Yes. Oh, hi. The Avatar of Ruin.
Survived.
At least we managed to deal with it, if nothing else. Hope this plan works.
What was that thing?
We've been calling them monoliths. I promise I wasn't eavesdropping, just wanted to warn you. We've seen several of those creatures appearing throughout New Adasta. They're made from Sith alchemy, a sign of Vitiate's growing power. Extremely strong, next to impossible to kill. The one you just defeated is the smallest we've come across.
I think you were eavesdropping. I think you can't stop thinking about me.
I would hope you're joking, except this is hardly the time for it. And by the way, do look behind you.
Great. They get back up. It's invulnerable. That's a problem. Huh.
Plan's over. Scrapped. Some giant thing tore through a junction. Caused an electrical surge. Dampeners are shot.
You expect me to take your word for it? What's your angle, Kovacs?
I want this nightmare to end. That's my angle.
What's the word, Kovacs?
The word is failure. I couldn't make it work. I'm sorry, Agent Sean.
Why don't you tell him all the reasons you're sorry?
This isn't the time. I'm sure we'd all be better off coming up with a new plan.
Either you explain it, or I do.
Agent Sean, I'm the reason we have troops on Ziost.
What are you talking about?
The chaos here, the sixth line. Suresh knew about all of it, because I told her.
And why would you do that?
I'm not your asset. Agent Sean? Sir, if you'll let me explain...
Go report to your boss. You are done with the SIS.
But I can still help.
I said you're done.
May the Force be with you.
Lana.
I'm told Agent Kovacs' plan fell apart. The good news is I have another plan. A better plan. However, it's an extremely dangerous plan. For you.
I'm listening.
War has broken out across the globe. Our former Emperor, however, has limited his involvement to the area around New Adasta, near you. I don't think it's a coincidence. It's possible he isn't as strong as he's been letting on. It's possible he's worried about what you could do.
I've seen inside his twisted mind. Bested his voice. He knows I'm a threat to him.
Yes, he very well does. That's why you're the key to this plan, Master Jedi. You must get all of his pawns, every last soldier, Jedi and Sith, to stop their slaughter and chase you into the heart of New Adasta. You must make Vitiate want to kill you, now.
Well, even Kovacs could have had a rather unfortunate end. Oh! Wait. Well, that's awkward. That's very awkward. I did not do this. You didn't see it happen, therefore it didn't happen. Time to go. If no one else sees the body, they can't blame me. Okay. Once again, we will take a break. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Even though one plan has failed, Lana Beniko has another. We'll just have to see what it may be, what it may involve. Something about riling up the Emperor enough for him to want to kill us. Which, to be fair, he's tried a few times and failed. What's one more? Thank you all for joining me once again. We'll listen to that mail at the beginning of the next time, or read it anyway. And hopefully I'll see you for more of the series next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.